Hello, dear friends. Moscow Hawk reporting from the Russian capital as usual. So we have breaking news that it was a murder, assassination attempt against Sakhar Prilepin, quite prominent and popular writer, novelist, and journalist in Russia. He was fighting in Donbas region for many years against the Ukrainian new government after the coup d'etat in Maidan in 2014. So he was is a quite prominent writer and journalist and has high level of respect inside the Russian community and so on. This is the picture of the car. It took place in Nizhny Novgorod region. He was there in a dacha, in a summer house, and driving on this country road. We see this crater. The driver, Alexander was his name, was murdered in this attack. They report that Sakhar Prilepin was with his daughter. Maybe he left the car before the bombing, but he was in the aft of the car. And they report still here in Moscow that his health is more or less okay, but he is of course in hospital. We take a look now at video, and we see the crater is quite big. This bomb was out of 300 grams of TNT, and this is definitely in the countryside. People came from other summer houses and taking a look at this. Nizhny Novgorod is 500 kilometers approximately east of Moscow. So here, capital of Russia. So Nizhny Novgorod is here. This is approximately 500 kilometers east of Moscow, as we see. But also those zone of this theater of warfare now, this is like 500 kilometers also south and southwest of Moscow. It's pretty obvious that the SBU, the Ukrainian Secret Service, along with maybe other secret services of Western powers, they claim here, specialists in Moscow, already began a series of terrorist actions, as they say, the drone against Kremlin quite recently, and this assassination attempt against Sakhar Prilepin. So the 9th of May is quite soon coming, and this is the main holiday of the Russian people, celebrating the 78th anniversary of victory in the Great Patriotic War, or the Second World War, as it is called in the West. Police has detained a man or some people already now. They suspect of being involved in this assassination attempt against Sakhar Prilepin. But the Russian police, they don't give any details so far. But it's pretty clear that the FSB, the secret services of Russia, of the police, and the former KGB, FSB, it's now called, they will have any holidays. But the Russians, they have 4 days off now till the 9th of May. This attack on Sakhar Prilepin, it will definitely lead to escalation of this conflict, which is developing already 1 year and 4 months in Ukraine. And it's pretty clear that the Russian society and, well, Russian people in general, they would like more harsh answers from Moscow. We are talking about terroristic or diversions from the Ukrainian side, with maybe with the help of foreign agencies and so on. But we are here talking about the bridge, Crimean bridge, which was blown up. We are talking about the Nord Stream 2, Nord Stream 1, which were blown up under seas in the Baltic Seas. Assassination against Daria Dugina, journalist and very prominent scientist in political affairs, and the murder of Vladlen Tatarsky. So still Russia didn't answer, but those conservatives, those nationalists, and those more hard, they are demanding answers from the security services, from the army, and so on. And we have also in the Wagner group, Prigozhin is claiming he didn't get enough ammunition, and some sabotage is going on inside Moscow. Some traitors are inside the Ministry of Defense, inside the government, the bureaucrats, and so on. So he's very hard, and he was threatening to leave Artyomovsk, to leave Bakhmut, the 10th of May. So, but they took up some measures, the bureaucrats and the current minister, Sergei Shoigu, which Prigozhin was very hard fighting against and claiming he was not competent enough. So we have, anyway, we have very disturbing news now from coming in about our friend, colleague, Gonzalo Lira Lopez, in Kharkov. He was detained, he was arrested by the SBU, the Ukrainian security service, and they claim they accuse him of pro-Russian propaganda, so he could be facing trial. If he will be sued, he could face up to 8 and even more years in prison in modern Ukrainian society. But he has been quite prominent and professional. We have been looking at him, all his reports. Good colleague, best greetings over to you, Gonzalo, and free our sons, of course. This is also the quite interesting what the West and its vassals are doing. Anyway, all the best to you for now, and we hope all the best. And of course, we would like to have better relationship between all those countries. Bye bye for now.